If your business needs to prepare quotes, generate formal invoices, manage stock movement with delivery notes, or process orders outside the standard POS flow, the invoicing package is likely the solution for you. In this video, we'll demonstrate how this Corona add-on can help your business. With the invoicing package, there are three main tools you'll be working with: quotes, delivery notes, and invoices. All of these can be created and managed through the back office. You can also bring up and create quotes and delivery notes directly on the point of sale. Invoices, however, cannot be pulled up on the point of sale. This is because invoices are meant for transactions that happen outside of the point of sale system, not for sales processed at the register. Once on the Corona Studio, we can navigate to the left-hand side and click the invoicing package here. And you have the options of the three things we'll be talking about today, which is going to be quotes, delivery notes, and invoices. Let's start with quotes. Once in here, we'll create a new one to show you what this looks like. So we'll first click the customer it's going to be going to. We'll click the store that's going to be coming from, including the warehouse. So be one and the same in this case. The cashier that's administering the quote, and how long the quote is valid for. So we can input that. Additionally, you can add any description to the quote or any comments as you see fit. Then, of course, we're going to want to add the items we are quoting. So we'll add the products here. Maybe we're just going to do a bag of cement for this quote. So we'll do 10 bags of cement. And then you can also adjust the price on this quote if you would like to, as well as add any discounts to perhaps entice the customer to be more likely to move forward with the quote. And then once you're done with adding all the items you need to this quote, we can hit book at the top, which will finalize the quote. And then we have the option to download the PDF if we want to print it out or take a look at it before we send it to the customer, or we can move straight to sending the quote. This will pull the email that's attached to that customer within your Corona system. And you can, of course, change the subject if you see fit and add any text body as you see fit, such as, "Hello, please see attached quote." Perfect. And then we can send that out. All right. Next up, we can then wait for the customer to respond. Maybe they accept the quote and they want to move forward with a delivery. At this point, we can convert this quote into a delivery note. So we can go over to more at the top and then click create delivery note, and it will convert it all the way over to delivery note, and we can move forward with the delivery information. Or maybe this is something that we're quoting as a service. So there's not exactly something to deliver. So we may want to move this quote directly over to an invoice. We can do that here as well. Once we convert this over to a delivery note, we'll need to add some additional information, such as the time that it's expected to be delivered. We can click, maybe it's going to be delivered on Friday on the 12th at 2 p.m. So this goes by military time, so we'll want to put in 1400. And then once again, you can add any additional description or comments that you feel are necessary, and you can make any additional edits to quantity or price on here as well. And then once you book this one and finalize this one, it will take the items out of inventory, kind of to signify in the system that they are being set aside and they are ready to be delivered to the customer, and you are ready to move on with the next steps. Now that we've booked the delivery note, we can see that it's here on our delivery note screen and still needs to be delivered. Now, if we double click into this note, we'll see we have a few options here. We have the ability to print out a PDF. We can send the delivery note if we want to. We can click that delivery note was rejected if we attempted to deliver it and maybe something went wrong. They thought it was a different brand of cement or a different brand of the item, or it just wasn't up to their standard and they decided to reject the delivery. We can select that here. Or maybe everything goes well and we can convert it over into an invoice and we can send that to our customer. Before we move on to invoices, I wanted to show you that you're able to combine multiple delivery notes for the same customer if you need to. So we can select these two here, hover over more, and hit create collective invoice, and it will combine these invoices here. So we can select both of them and create one invoice. That way we can send them one bill instead of multiple different bills. Once we convert the delivery note over into an invoice, we can make any necessary edits that we see fit in this page, such as maybe one of the bags of cement broke during delivery, so I want to click down to 9, or if we want to add any description or comment, we can do that, and then we can finalize it by hitting book. Once we're at this point of the process, we can then send them over the invoice. So I'll just send it like this. And then once the payment comes through an external process, of course, we can then mark it as paid and hit save. And now our invoice has been paid. And if we were to go to our invoices screen and open up the expansive menu by clicking filter, we'll see that this invoice has been sent and paid, and it's all good to go. Thank you for watching this Korona POS Help Center video. For more information, please check the description down below, where you'll find our online manual page, as well as the contact information for our support center, and any other resources that will help you get the most out of your Korona POS system.